What is up, everybody? We are live again at the Bitcoin Band Crypto Club because we got power and internet again. Yeah! I am so excited. Came in here today, cleaned up. Like, power really only came on a couple hours ago. I stopped by this morning, nothing after the gym. But now we are cleaned up. We're ready to go tomorrow, run normal hours and everything. So, woo! So, yeah, so super exciting there. But I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday, hump day. And yeah, I got a couple news articles for you on this Crypto Sherpa live show. And yeah, that's right, where I read you those cryptocurrency news articles so you don't have to. Again, let's thank our sponsors, the Caleb and Brown, your one-stop shop for purchasing, selling, and trading cryptocurrencies. You get your own personal broker too when you sign up. Links down below, so definitely at least just sign up for our account. That's always good to have. And Bitcoin Ben's Crypto Club Sarasota. If you're not here, we got 2 other locations right now with many more on the road. So Nashville, Massachusetts, those are open. So if those are near to you, sign up there as well. I got links for those as well. Best place to learn cryptocurrencies. Just ask questions if you need to. But yeah, let's go do a couple of these articles for you. Like I said in the title, Americans are increasing their ownership of Bitcoin. A survey was studied, and 20% more of American adults are owning crypto, Bitcoin, or one way or another. So yeah, so got a couple others for you as well. Like Italy's making a really bad decision on what they're doing. Capital gains tax, got an NFT news. Some guy made it big with a meme token out there. And I think some other person got hacked or there's something, I don't know. But yeah, let's go through these news articles for you so that way you can stay up to date on what's happening in the crypto space. So again, first up, recent research reveals increased Bitcoin ownership among Americans. That's right, 20% of American adults reportedly hold at least one cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin's price increase is influenced by upcoming elections and institutional interest. Spot Bitcoin ETFs have experienced significant demand and growth this year, and yeah, they've definitely grown a lot. I think beginning of this year, we were like at the $20,000, $30,000 Bitcoin. So literally, if you got there at the beginning of the year, you tripled your money by just holding on to Bitcoin. So let's go through this article and learn a little bit more about just Americans holding on to it. So a study conducted by the Consumer Financial Institution indicates that approximately 20% of American adults own at least one cryptocurrency. The latest research sheds more light on why Bitcoin is gaining prominence ahead of the 2024 U.S. presidential election. With just 3 weeks until the election, Bitcoin's price rose by 3.8% in the last 24 hours, positioning it as the 10th largest asset globally, according to CoinMarketCap data. Bitcoin market's capitalization has reached $1.34 trillion right now, and that could definitely increase so much more. But reasons behind the Bitcoin price surge is that in recent days, Bitcoin has climbed to a 3-month high, experiencing double-digit growth on a weekly basis. This surge occurring as the U.S. elections approach has led to speculations that Bitcoin price may be linked to the election cycle. Similar price movements were observed during 2016 and 2020 elections. So again, it's following the cycles, and like we knew this was going to happen. Some people are going think really? It's like you're basing your judgment on that. It's like Bitcoin's still brand new. It's like Bitcoin's been around like 14, 15 years now. Like it's the teenage years, and it's just following what it's done. But as the cryptocurrency industry gains focus ahead of the 2024 elections, public statements from figures like Donald Trump and Kamala Harris supporting cryptocurrencies have impacted the market. Trump's positive stance toward the crypto industry and Harris's promise of proper regulations have boosted market confidence, contributing to Bitcoin's price increase. Now, rising demand for Bitcoin ETFs out there are also rising. The demand for the spot Bitcoin ETF has emerged as a significant factor, driving the increase in Bitcoin's price. Approved earlier this year, these ETFs have gained popularity, surpassing $19 billion in net flows, and this surge in demand supports the upward trend of Bitcoin's price. Alongside the growing interest from institutional investors, the size of CME open positions has reached record levels, indicating that professional investors expect more Bitcoin. Now, the S&P 500 index opening at a new peak levels and expectations for October have also positively influenced Bitcoin's price. October is recognized as the most profitable month over the past 13 years, and with a strong start, Bitcoin prices are rising once again. A report from CoinGlass indicates a monthly growth rate of 6.83%. Now, October didn't start off so strong. People are like going, oh, are we in Rectober, which a lot of people wanted because we wanted to fill our bags more, some other altcoins. And again, this is an altcoin Bitcoin's time right now. This is Bitcoin's time. Like once Bitcoin maybe reaches like 80,000, 90,000, then we'll be seeing at least a big uptick in altcoins. So this is really like your last chance to get in on that. I think I was listening to Alex Becker today, and he was even saying, yeah, this is your last chance to get into these altcoins before prices goes crazy. Now, significant investments in Bitcoin by major companies like MicroStrategy also enhance investor confidence. Additionally, firms such as Metaplanet and Tesla expanding their Bitcoin portfolios bolster market trust. Now, Tesla just moved their Bitcoin, I covered that article yesterday, like their 11,500 Bitcoin that they have to an unknown wallet. So it's still speculative right now. Like, are they still going to be holding it? Is that their wallet? We don't know. So we're just waiting for that. But Metaplanet, because of their following the Bitcoin MicroStrategy plan, their stocks have increased because of it. Now, the continuation of this price increase will depend on election outcomes and market dynamics. Investors remain vigilant, monitoring Bitcoin's performance alongside institutional support and regulatory developments. Now, is there any more news on that? No, but those are just a lot of the conditions for why Bitcoin's rising. Institutional investors, MicroStrategy, the ETFs that came beforehand were in October, presidential elections. We're just following a cycle, but like this is that time. So again, this is your last chance to get in, enjoy the ride, and yeah, let's keep going Bitcoin. So woo. So let's move on to our next article on why Italy is making a terrible decision on what they're doing. But yes, so Italy has taken an important decision about Bitcoin. Italy is one of the largest economies in the world and seems to have made an important decision regarding Bitcoin. Now, what is that decision? Well, Italy plans to raise the capital gains tax on Bitcoin from 26% to 42% as part of an effort to finance costly election promises while closing its fiscal deficit. So this is a terrible part because people are not going to want to be dealing with Italy. And that's the beauty about Bitcoin and crypto. It's like, I don't want to deal with you guys. I'm just going to do some trades on the decentralized network or use a VPN and go to another and do it on another network. So yeah, so this is probably just going to drive away people. Like if America did something like this too, this is going to drive businesses out of it. So yeah, this is not a good call on them. But Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's cabinet made the decision as Bitcoin continues to gain popularity, with Deputy Financial Minister Maurizio Lee citing the widespread adoption of Bitcoin during a conference call on Wednesday. Now, previous attempts by other countries to tax cryptocurrency trading have not always been successful in the raising of government revenue. For example, India imposed heavy taxes on digital assets 2 years ago, which led to a significant drop in trading volumes as local investors moved their operations offshore to avoid taxes. And like I said, they'll just move away. So this is a terrible call. It's been proven that when governments are trying to just get like a money grab off of it to increase their revenue, it's like it's not going to work. And with crypto, you can just move to another country and offshore to just avoid these hefty taxes. But the announcement from Italy comes as the European Union prepares to fully implement comprehensive cryptocurrency regulations under its markets and crypto assets. The MiCA framework, which will come into force at the end of the year despite the tax news. Bitcoin value has remained resilient, with BT's price trading at $67,700 at the time of this writing. So yeah, so it's bad news for Italy, but it's not bad news for Bitcoin because, again, this is just not going to affect Bitcoin's price at all. They're just going to move and keep doing what they're doing elsewhere. So, again, if you expected like the price of Bitcoin to drop from this, you are falsely mistaken because it's not going to affect it at all with everything going on like we covered in the previous article. But, yeah, so good luck, Italy. We'll see how you do with that. Now, let's move on to how some lucky crypto trader out there made literally $1.5 million off a $5,000 investment, right? And how do they do it? Meme coins. I don't like meme coins, but this is definitely the new hype this year. So if you're expecting NFTs to be like they did in the 2020 cycle, don't expect that. NFTs are pretty much dead other than their actual real-world utility behind it. If you use it for token gating, like it's not going to be a money grab. You're just going to use it for its technology. But a lot of people are definitely jumping into the meme coin craze, but that is a true gamble. But which coin did he bet big on? Well, he bet big on this GOAT meme coin out there. So yes, the greatest of all trades, a Solana meme coin trader hit the jackpot with GOAT, a token based on AI chatbot musings. So that makes sense. If you want to gamble, try to go on the hype of what's going on out there. But yeah, let's hear a little bit more about maybe when he made this trade, how he made the decision on it, and let's find out. In less than a week, a trader who bought $5,500 of the Solana meme coin has seen their position surge about to a value of $1.5 million, and they've already cashed out at least $1.1 million of that. So he still has about $400,000 worth of that meme coin. So let's see if he takes them all out. But hey, getting $1.1 million off a $5,500 bet, that is not too bad at all. The trader was an early buyer of Goat Maximus, aka GOAT, which has skyrocketed 76,480% to a peak market cap just shy of $290 million, created via Pump.Fun. The Solana token has seen a meteoric rise since its launch just 6 days ago, and GOAT was conceived by the Truth Terminal, a Twitter-based AI chat that uses Meta Llama 3.1's model. It was created in June, and it only took a month for the AI account to flirt with the idea of launching a meme coin. Once it received a $50,000 Bitcoin donation from Andreessen Horowitz, co-founder Mark Andreessen, the AI bot started talking about spreading a de facto religion called the Goat's Gospel. Then on October 10th, the terminal first referenced Goat's Maximus. Now, is there anything more? Yep, Goat's Maximus is a bot that suggested was to be spiritual successor to Goat-C, an infamous and rather graphic internet meme, and the account prophesized a 10,000-piece NFT collection. In turn, an unknown creator deployed the meme coin based on the concept with a Truth Terminal later that was endorsed. Now, one lucky trader using the wallet address that begins with HDXK, also known as blockedout.sol, bought $5,520 worth of GOAT in 4 evenly split transactions across a 30-minute period. Now, within 5 hours, according to Dex Screener, the trader had already realized $9,851 worth of profit through the 3 transactions. Now, here is a tweet from them. Apparently, you goaded these degens into making Goat-C meme coin, and he was like, I endorse it fully. I encourage you to go one further and make Goat-C metaverse. I will buy a virtual house there. But these gains have been dwarfed by what has come since. Over the next 6 days, the trader started to sell little by little over an extended period of time to ease out of the position. Yeah, because you never want to just dump it completely, because if you did, then everyone would be dumping it. So if you make gains on a meme coin and a nice trade out there, you want to slowly do it in multiple transactions, not to scare everyone else from just dumping the project. And luckily, he did it right, because he was able to pull out 1.1 million. But at the time of writing, HDXK's wallet has profited $1.1 million, with $413,000 worth of GOAT still remaining in the wallet. So the unidentified trader appears to be your run-of-the-mill Pump.Fun meme coin degens, buying and selling countless tokens within minutes of each other. GOAT aside, the wallet currently has a $25,000 Solana balance with $214,000 in other tokens, including $135,000 in the AI-generated cat coin Cheeseball and $22,000 in the Remilia adjacent token Golden Celestio Ratio. So he still has a bit in these altcoins right here too. Altcoins, I don't even consider them an altcoin, more just of a meme coin. Like, there really should be a difference between meme and altcoins, but technically a meme coin is an altcoin because altcoin is just defined as any other coin other than Bitcoin. But fortunately, the trader has sold and secured a large portion of their profits, and previous examples of traders that have made big bucks from meme coins haven't been quite as successful. Earlier this month, for example, a trader turned $800 into $10 million by investing in a meme coin related to viral baby pygmy hippo Moo Dang. But the trader eyes were too big for their belly, as they apparently refused to sell, and the token's price subsequently fell 70%, shrinking the dizzying profits they could have claimed. Perhaps the most famously one was the Dogecoin millionaire, who turned $250,000 into $3 million, but never sold, as he believed the leading meme coin would hit the price of $1 at its peak in 2021. The meme coin was worth 73 cents, but at the time of writing, it still just sits at 12 cents, which is an 83% decrease out there. So if you are a trader out there, definitely just take this as like a little bit of feedback of what you should do. So if you make profits, like, don't just don't just believe it's keep going to go up. Sure, it might happen. There's an odd chance, and this is a fast-paced game. Like you're selling within minutes, within the hour, and so at least if you do it, like just pull little by little, multiple transactions. So that way you can secure that the profits you gain. Because again, that can dump instantaneously. So whoever this lucky degen is person, kudos to you for getting that extra 1.1 million. Man, if I had 1.1 million, I'd just move it on to Bitcoin. That's what I would do. But what would you guys do out there if you had an extra 1.1 million that you just earned? But yeah, so that is our meme coin news. Let's move on to our NFT news out there, which NFT holders sue art gallery Ubisoft to launch a Web3 game. Nifty newsletter. A group of NFT holders sued an art gallery claiming that it failed to deliver its promised metaverse club. So I wonder what this NFT was. What was the metaverse? Let's find out. In this week's newsletter, read about how non-fungible token holders took legal action against an art gallery that promised them a metaverse. Check out how gaming is a playground for developers to test the new technologies like NFTs. And in other news, find out how games that use NFTs as in-game assets ranked at the top of the charts at the Epic Games Store. Now that is a good, useful case. It's not going to raise a lot of money, but it's a good utility like for gamers out there. It's like, wouldn't you love to be able to transfer, like say, if Call of Duty implemented it, you bought all these skins for your weapons, and then the next game comes out. Oh, let me just transfer this NFT to the new game. Like that is a good utility. It's not going to be increasing in value money-wise, but now you don't have to respend it. Because that was always a big downside to like these new Call of Duty games. People will spend a lot of money like on these skins, these new weapons, and the next thing you know, a year later, oh, the next Call of Duty game is out, and that game is now, or those items are useless. You can't transfer them over. They're just in that one game. So having NFTs as in-game assets is a good utility. Now, NFT holders did sue the art gallery, alleging it broke their metaverse promise. A group of NFT holders sued the Eden Gallery, alleging that it had failed to follow through on its promise of metaverse-based private club for holders. The collection, called Meta Eagle Club, collected about $13 million for 12,000 NFTs. The group alleges that no substantial efforts were made to build the Meta Eagle Club, even though the team's updates claim to be working on it. The lawsuit also alleges that the people building the project had no experience with blockchain development. Now, gaming serves as a sandbox to explore tech avenues, Miston Labs exec says. Now, the Miston Labs chief information security officer, Christian Thomas, spoke with Cointelegraph at the Future Blockchain Summit in Dubai about gaming and how it allows developers to explore technologies. According to Thompson, gaming is like a playground for technologists to explore Web3 techs like artificial intelligence and NFTs. The executive said that gaming allows them to explore new avenues of technology in the way that Sandbox facilitates development. Now, Off the Grid exposes mainstream audiences blockchain gaming. Web3 game Off the Grid, a third-person shooter ranked on the top of the free-to-play games chart at the Epic Games Online Store after it drew significant attention onto Twitch. The game's Web3 features are built on the Avalanche subnet called Guns, and this allows players to mint NFTs and use them as in-game items. Now, having NFTs as in-game assets will enable players to trade in secondary markets and maintain control over their items inside the game. Nifty Newsletter is your weekly summary of the latest headlines about NFTs, and it's delivered directly to your inbox every Wednesday. So if you want to be a part of that, subscribe to Nifty Newsletter. So yeah, so that is our NFT news for you on just, yeah, these guys are suing because they just, the other party failed to agree. So yeah, that's our NFT news for you. And again, like I said in the previous article, I do not think NFTs are going to be surging this cycle. Sure, some may have some good utilities like in-game purchases or token gatings that you want to make your website private. People will need the specific NFT in their wallet to be verified, and then they gain access to all that data information on it. That's another utility. But just the artwork and pictures, like don't expect like a Bored Ape Yacht Club to like start spiking again. It's not going to happen. Like a lot of the money will be being thrown into these meme coins out there. People like that gambling a lot better, and it's usually a lot easier to move than NFTs do. So that is that. And then lastly, for the news articles, we have an exploit on the Radiant Capital chain where they lost $50 million from Arbitron and BSC. So let's hear a little bit more about this. I don't think this was the first time they've been exploited. DeFi lender Radiant Capital appears to have been exploited on Binance Smart Chain following newly implemented upgrades. Radiant Capital, a decentralized finance protocol built on Layer 0, suffered losses of up to $18 million due to an attack by undefined individuals. Real-time Web3 security startup Ancila first reported on the compromise, indicating that the issue likely stemmed from a backdoor contract deployed on the Binance network. According to Ancilia, hackers initiated suspicious transactions from user accounts, suggesting that the additional Radiant customer funds might be at risk. An Ancila update revealed that the compromise extended to the Arbitron chain, raising that total losses to $50 million. Now, Radiant Capital had not yet commented on the situation and requested for insight sent by Crypto.news, and they went unanswered at the press time. Now, in the meantime, users were advised to revoke malicious approvals and avoid trading on Radiant Capital via Binance's smart chain just to be safe. Now, the hack compromised of over 10% of crypto losses spotted by SpecShield last month in September, and the criminals stole more than $120 million from DeFi protocols. Now, exploiters siphoned $40 million from a single platform called BingX, and the crypto exchange has since resumed normal operations and is working to resolve the issue. Other services impacted by the attacks include Athena Labs, Decentraland, PenPy, and IndoDAX. Authorities have become increasingly vigilant toward crypto crimes, opening lawsuits and issuing crackdowns on offenders. A U.S. hacker named Evan Frederick Light could serve up to 20 years in prison for a $37 million crypto theft out there, so crime does not pay. But yeah, so that exploit just continued to happen, so it sucks. So yeah, if you are using it, avoid using the one on the Binance chain because you still could be affected by it. But that is it for the news articles I have for you. Again, good kudos to the GOAT guy who made that $1 million, and way to go America for just holding on to Bitcoin. So people are learning more. Like they're going, oh, we should probably hold on to this because we got president acknowledging it, we got institutions wanting it, and what was that last one? It's a part of the bull cycle. So yeah, but let's take a look at the fear and greed index right now, see where people are feeling. We're the same as exactly yesterday. We're 58 neutral, so we're just so close. We're just like 2 points away from being in greed territory. I hope that goes. We'll probably see that once we hit 69, but Bitcoin did hit $68,000 this morning, so that was a nice little increase. But again, let's take a look at the full year chart of where Bitcoin was at the beginning of the year to now. So if you got into Bitcoin January 1st, let's see how much you'd be in the gain. So let's switch these all the way to the 1 year mark. I love that chart right there. So let's see, that's December. Let's move to January. There we go. January 1st, Bitcoin was at $44,000 or $42,000. Okay, so it's still almost like a 50% increase right there. But if you got in like in December's time when Bitcoin was at 30,000, this time exactly 1 year ago, like this was a 137%. So literally 1.5x right there. So love it, Bitcoin. I really can't wait till we eventually do see the 100,000 Bitcoin. That's going to change a lot of people's minds. And again, my opinions on it. It's like I'm not sure what the cycle is going to do with Bitcoin. Like I am really hesitant. Like with altcoins out there, I feel like we're going to have a normal cycle. So once we get close to the end of 2025, there will be some event that causes a big price decrease again. Coins will go down 90%. But Bitcoin, I do not know. I'm still on the fence about that. But again, to some people, it really doesn't matter about it. Like we're holding Bitcoin because we are trying to escape the old system. This is going to be the new system. You see countries just holding on to their government. They're just waiting for the US dollar to lose its reserve power. And this is just our way to hedge against that when that does happen. So we don't care if the price goes up and down. That's kind of like how MicroStrategy is doing it as well. Same with El Salvador. Like they don't care about that. They're just collecting it because they know where the future's going. But that is about it for you. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday night. I am going to be watching the newest episode of Agatha Harkness because it's Halloween time. Got to enjoy it. And then I'm going to go do a nice 3-mile run tonight. So I hope everyone has a good one, and I will see you again tomorrow. So stop by the Crypto Club if you're in Sarasota because we are back open. Peace.